need a second. More than just a dream. Have you ever woken up from a dream and wondered what it might have meant or why you even dream in the first place? Last semester, I took a psychology class, and it briefly went over dreaming and sleeping. It wasn't too long, so I was very interested to do my own research, read like books and like search a bunch of stuff, because it was like very eye-grabbing to me. Dreams are something everybody experiences, but not many people know what they might mean or when they happen. Researchers have been studying dreams for years, and we now know that they play an important role in emotional health, memory, and problem solving. Studies show that dreams are more than just random experiences. Dreaming is a mysterious but essential part of our sleep, with scientific and psychological theories explaining why we dream, when it happens, and what they might mean. According to Matthew Walker, in his book, Why We Sleep, dreams are important for consolidating memories, helping us remember important information, and disregarding less relevant details. This process helps our brain retain what we've learned during the day. In this picture, I have a diagram showing how memory is stored through the neurons. That all happens in this area here called the hippocampus, which is active while you are dreaming to store all that memory. Dreams also help us deal with emotions. In her article, The Role of REM Sleep in the Consolidation of Procedural Memory, Erin Wemsley found that dreams play a role in reducing stress and processing different feelings. When we dream, our brain works through emotions from our waking life, making it easier to cope with them. These are the different emotions you go through while you're dreaming, while you're sleeping, while you're awake, throughout your whole day, basically. And this part of the brain that helps you process your emotions is this little yellow part called the amygdala, which is connected to the hippocampus right here, as I mentioned in the last slide, to help regulate your emotions and process them properly. Dreams may even help us solve problems. An article study by Pierre Maquette called The Role of Sleep in Learning and Memory suggests that dreams allow us to work through resolved issues, offering solutions and creative insights we might not come up with while we are awake. This aligns with the idea that dreams can provide us with problem-solving capabilities that our conscious mind may not easily access. In this picture, this creature, this person, animated version, is solving a puzzle. And when you solve problems, while you're dreaming, we have this part of our brain that is called the frontal lobe. In our brain, we have 4 different lobes, which is not shown here, but they are the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe on your side. And the frontal lobe is where all of your thinking, your organizing, your problem solving, it all happens on that lobe. They call it the smart part of the brain. Ooh, wrong way. So while we sleep, we go through 4 stages of sleep. So you start off by, moving around in your bed and like trying to fall asleep, but you can't. And then you start slowly falling asleep. And then when you finally fall asleep, And finally, you're in your deepest sleep where you can't move, that's when your brain is active, and this is where dreams mostly occur during what's called the REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement, which is when the brain is most active. According to Alan Hobson, in his book, Dreams, The Science of Sleep, during REM sleep, the brain is almost as active as it is when you are awake. But our bodies are paralyzed to prevent us from acting out while we are dreaming, which they call it sleep paralysis, but it's different because sleep paralysis is like you're actually feeling it and you're actually there, rather than you're just sleeping and you can't move because your brain won't allow you to. Go back one. REM sleep is very vital for memory, mood regulations, as Matthew Walker also explains that if we don't get enough REM sleep, our ability to learn and process emotions can be negatively affected. But what does this all mean? What does dreaming mean? Well, it all depends on what you dream about, who you are, and what you've been through. Over the years, psychologists have developed various theories about what dreams mean. Sigmund Freud, in his book, Interpretation of Dreams, argued that dreams reveal hidden desires and unresolved conflicts from our subconscious mind. Similarly, Carl Jung, the author of Man and His Symbols, believed that dreams help us access deeper parts of our psyche, often revealing universal symbols or archetypes. Matthew Walker also explains that many psychologists today believe that dreams provide insight into our emotions and stress levels. Over here I have an example of a recurring theme where someone is being chased. And this most likely means that you are underlining anxiety or you have unresolved issues in your awake life. And as for the the raven on the right side, this signifies mystery, wisdom, or loss, and etc. This can mean many things depending on your life experiences. In conclusion, dreams serve important functions from helping us process memory and emotions to solving problems. Although their exact meanings are still debated, dreams can provide valuable insight into our subconscious thoughts and feelings. While there's still much to know about dreams, understanding the role they play in your mental health and your well-being is very important and helps us appreciate their importance to us. More than just a dream.